Yo, so in the last video we reviewed the Tori Tori no Mi, and it seems like it was another hit. It garnered over 5,000 views between the time that I recorded that video and the time that I'm recording this video. It was also pretty well received, so after a week we're back to review the Zushi no Mi, also known as the press fruit or the gravity fruit, requested by these comments here. But before we start, 94% of you guys are not subscribed, so if you enjoy this video or any of the videos in the series, be sure to subscribe with post notifications on. We're basically at that 500 mark, so I'm trying to cross that this video, so help me out and drop a sub. Also, if you want to see us grabbing content live, be sure to follow me on Twitch, link is in the description. I just hit affiliate status on there, so you know I'm about to be on there 24/7. We've been doing GPO, Overwatch 2, and Modern Warfare lately, so it's been pretty entertaining if I do say so myself. But without wasting any more time, let's get straight into the video. So as usual, we're going to be rating Zushi's strength, utility, rarity, and tradability, starting off with strength. Now I don't currently use Zushi, but in a level 0 to 500 run with one of my friends, he used it the entire time, so I was able to grab a couple hints from him. While talking about pure strength alone, we both agree that the majority of Zushi's moves are nothing to awe about because they have pretty mediocre damage. However, the combo potential using the gravity push and pull is insane if you pair it with Zushi's designated weapon, the gravity blade. In contrast to other moves, Meteor Fury, which is Zushi's ult, actually has some significant damage, and it covers a large area but can easily be dodged, so the timing that you use it for is crucial if you're doing PvP. For PvE, Zushi does have some good range with the meteors, and the AoE is still really good, so it does hold its weight while it's farming sea beasts or dungeons. Finally, gravity dominance in general is just a good move with a nice size block breaking AoE, and it's good damage to add on top of the kit. So overall, we collectively rated Zushi's strength an 8. My original rating was an 8, but my friend wasn't letting it slide and noted that Gura could have been an 8.5, but we decided to just let everything go and give it a solid 8. So next up is the utility, which Zushi actually has a lot of. As noted before, the AoE in the range of meteors is really good for farming sea beasts and doing dungeons, especially since you can use gravity flight during dungeon. The meta with Zushi was just to sit in the sky until all the enemies came to the middle and then AoE them from there, and that was pretty effective. Not only does Zushi do well during farming, but it's also one of the few fruits with the ability to buff items, with its 2 items being the hoverboard and the gravity blade. The gravity blade gets a small pull buff on its frenzy move, and the hoverboard gets its speed launched to 95, making it the second fastest ship in the entire game. The hoverboard can also ride on land, which was a trend like a while back where everybody would fly in the trading hub with their fruits in their hands. Considering the efficiency of Zushi's farming ability and the buffs that it provides to its items, I'm gonna give its utility an 8.5. Moving on to rarity, this one's always the easiest. I do think Zushi should be a legendary, and I don't really think there's too much of an argument for it. It has pretty good buffs, a couple really good nice damaging moves, good AoE, its buffed items. I think there's not too much to argue here when it comes to Zushi's legendary status. So obviously it's a 10. But finally we have the tradability of Zushi. Now this one was a bit of an argument between me and my friend that had Zushi. Now by default, I do think most fruits are at least an 8, or at least for the legendary fruits, because those are the ones that hold the value. However, my friend said that it should be a 7 because he had a very hard time getting a Zushi off of his hands. To be fair, Zushi is the bottom of the bottom when it comes to legendary fruits in the trading list, so I'm not too mad at it, but I usually like to give legendary fruits that floor of at least an 8. I jumped in the Discord to do some research on what Zushi could pull in a 1v1 trade, and I saw that it was pulling like 10 SP resets, 10 dark roots, things of that nature, and on top of that it was pulling some armors like Sea Beast and Kraken armors. I'm not sure who's 1v1ing for that specifically, but I did see a Sea Beast and a Kraken armor. However, the amount of trades that it was pulling was kind of low compared to other legendary fruits, so I think I'm just gonna go in between with my friend here. I would usually give it an 8. He said it should be a 7. I think we're just gonna go 7.5 to be safe. With that being said, with all the ratings added up, it comes up to an 8.5 out of 10. Now to be honest, I do think it's the rarity placement that's carrying this, because if we're talking overall without the rarity placement, I would have rated Zushi maybe an 8 at most. However, considering that we're factoring in this 10 that's in the rarity placement, it did bump it up a little bit. Let me know if you guys agree in the comments, because I do think the rating should be just a tad bit lower, but maybe not everybody agrees with that. But once again, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. We're at that 500 mark. Also, be sure to go visit my Twitch. The link is in the description. I'm looking for more viewers, so if you enjoyed this video, maybe you'll enjoy the stream. But I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.